So I had a break-even point analysis for every item. And basically, from those 9 items, we made $90,000 because it was a $10,000 break-even point for every 100 items we bought.
Explain that.
So in business, you're going to, the break-even point, you can use it in numbers, just on the spreadsheet. You can pull it up on your iPhone right now.
And it'll give you the
formula. You can insert, I'm going to spend $12,000 on inventory. Each item is $14 a piece. I want to sell each item for $160 a piece.
How many items
you need to sell.
Gotcha.
At that price. So your break-even point may be 98 items. I actually just did one of these for one of my people who want to do merch this morning. I made him a break-even analysis for him to understand how many merch items he would need to sell to actually capitalize.
I just ordered, how many was it? 34? 3,200 pieces.
3,200 pieces.
And I was just, my initial number was, all right, this is how much I spent.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to make that back, right? But you're saying you go into each item to see how many of this item I have to sell to get my money back from this particular item.
Right, because I feel like a lot of people with business, they don't actually have a structure. A business, we use algebra, like an algebraic equation to do
everything.
A plus B equals C. C is going to be our output. A and B is going to be whatever 2 inputs we have going on. And that's what's going to make our result C every time. So without a formula, you cannot create consistent results. Don't get me wrong, the 17 million had something to do with the pandemic and the extra money that was floating around in the world at the time. But based on our business strategy and based on what we're doing this year, we'll fall back in line, exactly where we need to be. Taking the pandemic out of the
equation. You get what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing that you have to take out of the equation, because the equation is still A, B to C, and we already have all of those. We just added the pandemic on top of it last year, so it made some $1 million months turn into $2 million months.
And that's just, we as a business, we
have. So y'all doing $1 million a month before the pandemic?
We actually made our first $1 million we started our website in 2019. We made $1 million from Black Friday to January 1st.
We actually did that in like 3 months. Our first $1 million we made. So we had already made money on hand. We launched our
the van? Come on, hand-to-hand combat? $1 million?
We don't know what. No, we saying we were doing hand-to-hand. We stopped that completely. Sold our Sprinter where we just sat in the house for 3 months. I think it was.
It wasn't 3 months. It was from Black Friday to January 1st.
We made $1 million.
Made $1 million.